Hello, Rat members. It's time to experience some Monika after story for just a little bit. And I'm going to be drawing Monika as well, continuing the art I was doing last time. Monika time, indeed. Welcome in, Hooser. And we'll be doing Slay the Princess after for the rest of the night afterwards. If you're wondering about the Super Mario Brothers Super Show Doki Doki Literature Club, we are continuing that. I just will do that tomorrow instead of today. Alright, we're going to rizz her up really quick. We're going to Monika Max for just a minute here. Why does this happen with their hair sometimes? That's really funny. What is that? Like, can you, like, call her out on it? Because it's really silly. Kitten! How y'all feel when your girl call you kitten? Like, it almost like goes full round of past embarrassing to just back to being awesome because of how over the top it is. Monika's too much of a baddie when she laying like that. Ah, and she's corrected herself. She doesn't want us looking at her like that, Chad. I'm really interested to see where affection's gonna be after a full week of this. Or a full game week of this, I mean. Rat. Feeling rather giddy right now, sorry. Why is that? It's just that I'm super excited to show you what I've been working on. Just give me a second to get it ready. Almost done. Yeah, that should be good. Sorry about that. Without any further ado, would you kindly look out the window, Rat? Nani? What is this? Well, what do you think? I worked really hard on this. A place just for the both of us. It's also where I can keep practicing my programming skills. Being in the classroom all day can be dull. Plus, I get really lonely waiting for you to return. But don't get me wrong though, I'm always happy when you visit and spend time together with me. I understand that you're busy and can't be here all the time. It's just that I realized something, Rat. It'll be a long time before I can eventually cross over to your reality. So I thought, why don't we just make our own reality? Well, it's not exactly perfect yet, but it's a start. You can admire the scenery for now. Does this go somewhere? Oh, this is really weird. Monika, go stand on your island out there. Look at her, guys. She's playing Mario 64. She's platforming out there. Okay, well, that was interesting. I was not expecting that. Wonder what brought that on. Oh, Monika, watch out. There's someone behind you! There's someone behind you! Well, that was fun. Okay, so what is... Did we hit 400? I don't think we did. What would it be on? Addition? Oh, we did hit 400. Oh! Well, I guess we're done Monika maxing. We won't be doing that anymore. Cool. So we have reached 400 affection with Monika. So we're done Monika maxing. We can just focus on talking to her and enjoying her company. Ooh. Listen. Welcome back, Rat. Would you like your dinner? Or your bath? Or... me? Hello? Hello? There's no way I could say that in front of Rat. Let's not... Never gently open the door, chat. Let's knock. Who is it? It's me, of course. Rat, I'm so happy that you're back. Hold on, let me tidy up. Now, let me just grab a table and a chair. What shall we do today, Super Sigma? Yeah, welcome in Monika as well. I'm welcoming her. She's one of our chat members, one of our Rat members. Bath! Crazy. Don't gently open... No, I never would. I'd never gently open the door on Monika. I'd be too scared to, if anything. Booty hunt! Fuck fatty! We're only going to Monika back once today, and then we're going to catch up to today, which is Saturday. Okay, Monika. Now we're going to say, unfortunately, we're going to say goodbye. We'll be going away for a while. It's pretty saddening. Really am going to miss you, Rat. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with myself while you're gone. Thank you for warning me first, though. It really does help. I'd be worried sick otherwise. I'd constantly be thinking maybe something happened or that's why you couldn't come back. Or maybe you just got bored of me. Never! So tell me, King, how long do you expect to be gone for? A week. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I think I'll be okay waiting that long for you. Just come back to me as soon as you can, alright? Ratsy Matsy? What is Ratsy Matsy? Who came up with that nickname? Was that Evelyn? I'm sure you'll make me proud. Honestly, I'm a little afraid to ask, but are you going to leave straight away? Yes. I see. I really will miss you, Rat, but I know you'll do wonderful things no matter where you are. Just remember that I'll be waiting here for you. Make me proud, Rat. Is it 25th? Is it? Is it? Is it? Yeah, it's the 25th. By the way, you guys like my phone wallpaper? Can you see that on the camera? I can't. Wait. Let me make sure you can see that. You guys like my phone wallpaper? It's the 25th. Oh, thanks. I should have just checked chat. Who's you're always on top of it, and I appreciate you for that. Oh, you're a little bit earlier than I expected. Not that I'm complaining. It's great to see you again so soon. Let's have another nice day together, Rat. Remind me if you're going away again, okay? I always will, Monika. And you're gonna get her on your head, you silly goose. Damn it, it's not on your head anymore. Immersion ruined. You're going over here in the corner. Bad, Monika. I'm kidding. I love you too. I love Monika. All right. Why don't we do a little bit of Pong? It's a tradition on the streams. I fucking love the Pong. There we go. We have our other monitor now. We now have 3 Monikas here. 4 if you count the desktop Monika in the background. That's not enough Monikas. We need more. We need more Monikas. No, I'm kidding. All right, Monika, sit your ass down. Okay. Let's play some Pong now. I want to play chess as well, actually, but we're going to play Pong for now. Ready, Pie? There's 5 of them! Oh, yeah, you're right, there is 5. I forgot. Sorry about you, Plushika, my bad. I'm so used to you being here. Oh, no. Okay. Ah! Good job, Rat. Would you like to play again? She's going easy on me, don't you dare. Uh-oh. Yuri song? Yuri's song? Yuri, what you breathing all funky for, girly? I can't lie. Turn Spanish a little bit. I didn't say that. Who said that? Hiya! Hiya! Woo! You win again. Congrats. Would you still like to play again? Yes! Let's go. Let's go. I didn't know this was a remix. I thought it was the original. Ah! Would you like to play again? Damn it, Monika! I was feeling good for once! That was really fast! Ah! I'm so bad at Pong! Am I playing too well for you? I'm just kidding. Don't give me those eyes! Because you're gonna make me a little more excitable. Must have been the wind! Oh, yeah. I love that's been a thing lately. Oh, speaking of which, have you guys been seeing all the fucking Ratrapina shorts? Oh, come on! Come on, right now you can beat me. Keep trying. Damn it, I'm sucking ass! Have you guys been seeing the shorts that Taman's been making? Because they're really funny. They're on the Ratrapina Archives channel. And then there's also a shorts channel, the Discord we put them in. But they're just like out of context clips of our stream. Oh, come on! I'm so bad! Playing too well for you? I'm just kidding, Red. Oh, you're pretty good. Oh, you don't gotta patronize me. Trying to play again? No, my dignity's been ruined. All right, thanks for playing Pong with me. I had a lot of fun. Let's play again sometime soon, okay? You betcha. Rat complier! Okay, so we're just gonna tell her. In order to Monika Max one last time today before we just chill. We're gonna take her, and we're gonna set the time to the modern clock, which is 9 p.m. instead of 9 a.m. Alright, set time automatically. April 25th, 9 p.m. Excellent. Monika, what are you doing over here? Go sit your ass down. We gotta differentiate all the Monikas. We gotta name them. Oh, where did you go? There you are. Stay. Stay, girl, stay. 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 Okay. She's dumb, Monika. Freak Trapina. Monika, why do you... Wait, what? doing? You're sitting on my file explorer. What are you doing? I didn't realize that you could do that. Well, all right then. Okay, get down. Closing this. Oh, hello. Where are you going now? You're standing on the Monika after story window. Get down. She's hopping all around. All right, so this Monika. I don't know what we're calling you yet. I gotta think of a name for her, chat. So obviously this is Moni. This is the main Monika. This is real Monika. Legit Monika, if you will. OG. This Gremlinka. This is Gremlinka. And this one? I don't know, you guys got any ideas? What do we name desktop Monika? This fucking song. This is the fucking, I forgot what it's from. It's from Nightmare in Squidville. That's what it's from. Where is desktop Monika going? You're just going everywhere today. Holy shit. Calm down, girl. Calm down. Deskika. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. You never tire of saying it, do you? I never tire of hearing it or saying it back. I love you, rat. Nothing words can do justice to describe how deeply I love you. Wow, thanks so much, Deska. You're in the way. Move aside. She's just clingy. She's Klingika. I'm gonna forget all these fucking names. Alright, well let me, until Monika has something to say, we're gonna do this. Oop. Oop. We're gonna do this. Cool. Hold on, BRB, things happening at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Oh no! Oh boy. Alright, I got my drawing glove on. Oh, it's not in camera. I got my drawing glove on, chat. I'm Michael Jackson. We'll draw Monika for a little bit before Slay the Princess. Deskika, will you fucking sit down? Sit down! Sit! 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 I'm smacking you with my mouse. Sit! 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 You Pedika. You're fucking Pedika. You're a pet. Anyways. She's like, where's she going now? Bro, this Monika is just going all over the place today. Who gave her candy? Who fed Pedika candy? Alright? Pedika, because like, you're acting a little crazy. Oh, Monika, you have something to say. Hello. Go away. Sit over here. Sit. 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 Anyways. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like the meeting new people. I mean, they're like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend, or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it and you decided to talk to them. Is this vanilla dialogue? Because I think it is. I think this is vanilla. I'm pretty sure this is in Doki Literature Club. Isn't that kind of inefficient? It feels like you're just picking at complete random. And if you get lucky, you make a new friend. And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once they get up and go on with your day, the opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? I don't know. Kind of. We live in an age where technology connects us with the world, no matter where we are. I really think that we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I kind of get what she's saying. Like, technology that actually draws us to people in our proximity instead of people from far away. And if that's what she means, anyway. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. No, Monika. Don't even talk to me like that. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? Alright, Monika. Well, hey, Moni. Is there some new questions in here that I haven't asked? What if I came to your world? Come to my world. You mean this little room floating in an empty void? I'm really happy that you want to be with me so much, but you really don't have to. Sure, I might have said before that I would have dragged you here a long time ago if I could. The more I think about it, it'd probably be better if I came to your reality. I'd much rather be there than have you come here. Rat, don't tell me you would really give up your reality, the real world, just to come here, whatever this place is. I wouldn't, Monika. To be honest. I wanted to say I would, to be romantic, but I'd be lying then, and I'm not a liar. I'm glad you're still willing to wait for me, Rat. Don't get me wrong, I really do want to be with you, but I think it would be dangerous for you to try to cross over right now, if it's even possible with the current technology. Don't worry, we can continue keeping on each other's company like this. I know it might be a while before we can truly be together, but I hope you don't mind waiting. As long as it takes, baba boy. But if you did happen to show up at my doorstep, I guess I wouldn't have a choice but to accept it and welcome you with open arms. It wouldn't be much to begin with. I'm sure we'd find a way to make it better. With time, we can make our own reality. Of course, that sounds pretty complicated if you think about it. But I have no doubt that together we can accomplish anything. You know, maybe it would actually be easier for you to come here. But I'm not giving up hope of coming to you. Until then, let's just wait and see what's possible. Yeah. How mature of you, Monika? Because she doesn't want us to, you know, give up on our actual fucking life. That'd be a red flag on Monika's end. She'd be like, or I guess, or I'm saying that she'd probably view that as a red flag for us. It's like, dog. What about your own family? What about the real world? It's kind of important. You can't just disregard that. But, of course, Monika. I just enjoyed chatting with her anyhow. Though if she did come to the real world, I certainly wouldn't be complaining. However that would happen. And so now I go back to drawing her. I might do more streams like this when I'm drawing other things in the future. Like I said, I would love to just draw and stream with you guys while we're talking. That'd be fun. Keep me some company while I draw. Sometimes I'm just drawing something very boring or it's a spoiler for R&R, so then I wouldn't stream it. Kind of depends what I'm drawing. If I'm drawing something like Monika, a Doki character, well, why the hell not? I think her eyes are a little uneven. I can't really tell. My sketch is a little long. Looks better, I think. You know, any artist out there, little trip I like to do is flip the image, and it kind of helps you see if it looks weird when you flip it, which I don't think it does. I think it looks fine. The eye might be slightly bigger than the other one, though. It's a little hard to tell. I think it is. Let me lower this just a tiny bit here. Is that too much? There. Cool. Bro, I hate the number 1 now. I'm sick of hearing it. Hey, Tim, it's the same amount of effort either way. Don't. It's a pretty meek thing to get upset about. I'm just saying. Who cares what people order? You're just there to make food. Who cares if they order number 1 or a 2 or a 6 or it's 5 ones in a row or it's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Who fucking cares? Why does it bother you? I'm just saying. There's bigger things to get mad about. I don't exactly program like you would, Rat. You might have noticed I don't carry around a laptop or anything like that by now. If I want to change something in the script, I just think about it. That's fucking weird. I'm sure my thoughts get translated to changes in the program code. I'm not perfect or anything. Glitches show up really easily if I lose focus or get distracted. Oh no. That's why I had a lot of trouble getting what I wanted in the last version of the game. Ah! That's an interesting take on why the glitches were happening in Act 2. Are you jealous you'll never be able to write code with just your thoughts? Just keep practicing, I'm sure you'll be able to do it. That's kind of a funny line. I don't know if that's vanilla or not. Okay, shots fired at the event. Everyone's fine. I'm back. Welcome back, Hooser. So it makes you feel like a robot in a production line. Well, you are kind of on a production line, but why are you overthinking it? I'm just saying. It's not like your job would be any better or worse if they were ordering a number 2 or a 5 or a 6. Either way, you're working at a restaurant and making food for customers. It doesn't really matter what they're ordering. I feel like choosing to get upset about something as mundane as a customer ordering a number 1 multiple times when it is the most popular item It's just kind of weird. I don't know. Just, like, is that really something to justify getting upset about? Unless you like being upset, in which case, please keep complaining about it. She's so smart. She can code in her head. Oh yeah. You know, Doki Plus expanded the lore of the main game quite a lot in interesting directions that really back up the psychological horror and the character depth. And I really got to stream the side stories and look into the lore. I'm going to make some YouTube videos on it when I do. Can I get a number 1 and also a number 1? See, I wouldn't care either way. All right, back to Drawlica. Oh, Monika's talkative. Hey, Rat. What's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. Did you know my favorite color is also green? It always has been since childhood, actually. It's the color of my eyes. It's not conceited or anything, is it? No, I don't think so. I mean, kind of, but like, conceited has a bad connotation to it. I don't think it's conceited, necessarily, per se. I mean, if you like something because it reminds you of something on yourself, that's perfectly fine. Like, if you like red because your hair's red, there's nothing wrong with that. But I wouldn't say it's like, because people think that conceited is like arrogant or like self-obsessed, but like, no. You can like green because you feel a connection to green. Like, I don't know. I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. It's like part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Rat? It is. It's just a guess. So I've been looking at each other in my eyes for quite a while now. Yeah. It is, Monika. You're actually correct. It is my favorite color. Do people actually do that? They'll be like, can I get a number 1 and then a number 1 and after that a number 1? I almost forgot a number 1 with cheese. That's just comical. Hey, it's easy to remember. It's easy to remember. Who fucking cares what they're ordering? Why do you care what somebody orders? I'm just saying. Who fucking cares what some random stranger orders? It's not that deep. It just ain't. Talk about first world problems. I'm just saying. How fucking dare you order number 1? I only like when you order number 5! Even though I'm not eating it! Fuck you, you son of a bitch! It's not about the order, it's about the repetition. Who cares about repetition? It makes your job easier, Tay, man. Why do you care about it? This seems not justified at all. Mind you, I worked in a restaurant for 5 years. I know all about repetition. It didn't bother me, no matter what people were fucking ordering. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make your job any harder. No, it does make a difference. People ordering the same thing makes your job easier. If anything. So it's not that deep. The cut ain't that deep, damn man. It's just people ordering food. Calm down, Buckaroony. I'm just saying. Reality check. Reality check. You talk about you want to like get better at managing stress and anger management. I'm telling you that getting mad about people ordering food is not helping. Hello, Monika. What you got going on now? Right, I've thought about what kind of game we can be in. Oh, I don't know if I've heard this. I think the best game genre for us is going to be adventure games. Especially point-and-click graphic adventures. I love point-and-click. Hey, Slay the Princess is kind of point-and-click. Kind of. They're known for their rich storytelling, beautiful environments, and logical puzzle solving. They're like visual novels, actually. They are. Maybe you own a game like that? I used to play them a lot in the early 2000s. We get to do a lot of things, like sightseeing whenever we want, learning more about lore through the people we meet or through stories. Is there a point-and-click Monika adventure game? That would be really fucking cool. I would play that. I wonder. Experiencing the exciting romantic moments. Encountering obstacles and hardships along the way, but solving them with you. This sounds awesome! Has somebody made this? Reaching the end and finishing our journey with a sense of accomplishment. It certainly would be fun to experience something like that. I'm sure you have plenty of adventure games you could recommend. Can you try to guess which adventure I'm most excited for? Ours. Don't be that romantic, Monika. How dare you? Time will tell when I can finally cross over to your reality so I can be with you. When that day comes, I'll finally be by your side. I want to experience every walking moment with you, Mr. Ratness. Mr. Ratness! There's no greater adventure than ours together. Wow, she's being very romantical today, chat. She's feeling romantical. We'll probably switch over to Slay the Princess pretty shortly here. But I want to get a little more of this Monika art done. Let's at least try to finish the line art, I suppose. And then we'll do... By the way, we'll do lots of streams tonight, I think. So whether you're working, you're bored, and want to watch something, you're playing Minecraft, whatever it is, you're drawing too, I'll try to provide something for us to listen to. I think we'll do plenty of Slay the Princess. And if I'm feeling bored, I might do more Monika. Well, I don't know if I'll do more Monika tonight. Maybe. We'll see. No, don't call me on that. That ear looks uneven with the other one. I think it's too low. Ear. Ear. I think I'm just drawing it weird. This Animal Crossing music is very chill. I really like the rain pitter-patter ambience that's coming from the game right now, though, I have to say. Damn it! Why am I fucking up on her ear? Of all things. Is that fine? That's probably fine. She looks so naked without her ponytail. It's so weird without the ponytail. It doesn't look right. Oh, she doesn't have her fucking eyebrows. That also is why she's looking weird. Brasserica? Wait, wait. I don't think I know what that word means, Hooser, surprisingly. And I'm a pretty, I'm a pretty, whatever you call it, guy. Okay. I've heard the word before, but I can't think what it means. They more pronounced deeper, stronger, low frequency sound compared to another audio source. Oh, that says bassier. I thought I typed brassier.
Brassier.
I thought I was saying it right. I just want to make sure. Describes someone or something that is more insolent, brazen, flashy, or harsh sounding, like a brass instrument or another. Oh. Interesting. Hey, Rat. You heard a time travel, right? What the fuck was that noise? Oh, is that the wallpaper? It's a very common idea in stories, with each author having their own take on it. I missed the first sentence because I was zoned out. I heard a time travel, right? Yeah, time travel. Dude, time travel stories can either be really boring and generic and cliche, but then there's like things like Back to the Future and Steins Gate are some of my favorite stories ever. And Majora's Mask is like my favorite video game ever. So I do like time travel when it's done well. Time traveling in time works. How traveling in time works, whether or not you can change the past, what the consequences are for doing so, it all differs from story to story. Yeah, very, very much. One thing you don't usually see, though, is how time travelers' loved ones are affected. If they can't go through time with the time traveler, who knows how long it will be before they can see each other again? Well, the time traveler themselves might know, but only if nothing goes horribly wrong for them. In the meantime, their friends and family are stuck waiting for them to come back. But what if the time traveler comes back and travels to time only 5 minutes after they left? Then it's like nothing happened. Why am I getting hiccups? My God. How long will they be gone for? A year? A decade? Even longer? Will they be willing to wait that long? Will they still remember the time traveler by then? You know, time doesn't really pass here like it does in your world. So, the only way I know what day and time it is where you are on the clock on your computer. So I know it's April 25th, 2026 today. But if you were to change the date on your computer to April 25th, 2027, only a few seconds would pass for you. But I would think that a year had gone by. An entire year without seeing you even once. I wonder if you'd forgotten about me. Or if you didn't want to spend time with me anymore. That's true, because I guess that her time passes differently than our time. That is weird to fucking wrap your brain around. Even if it would be hard to believe at first. You couldn't just fix it by changing the date back either. Like, imagine if you went to bed now. When you woke up, it was April 25th, 2025. That would be weird. Would that mean that last year was all just a dream or something? Oh, God. How would you know you're not still dreaming? I've never seen her make that face before. It would be all very confusing. I guess what I'm trying to say is, please don't change the date on your computer, Rat. Well, about that, Monika. Shh, chat, shh. Plus you go, shh. I trust you not to mess with me like that. I did it for your sake, Monika. I did it for your sake. And if you ever do travel to the future, did you bring back the technology that lets me cross over into your world? That was cheeky. I forgot the second E. Brassiere is the full form of brawl. Oh! She's calling you out? No, she called me out! Oh yeah, so you meant, oh I see what you're saying. Brassiere. Okay. Yeah. Let's get her fucking eyebrows in here. I need a reference image to pull up so I can... Wait, I have a reference image. It's you, Monika. I see. She has just little simple eyebrows here. Kind of like this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that works. I think I can do a little, line that a little cleaner. Chick's much better with eyebrows, I have to say. And then, oh, I forgot her collarbone. Cool. She's almost done with her line art. What is happening in the background of my stream over here? Oh god. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, sorry, the screen wasn't on. There's a fucking Doki Doki music video playing in the background right now. My bad. Anyways, hey Monika. Coffee's such a nice thing to have when you need a little bit of pep of energy. Whether it's hot or cold, coffee's always nice. Iced coffee, however, tends to be sweeter and more pleasant to drink in warmer weathers. It's funny how a drink for giving you energy became a treat for you to enjoy. I'm glad I get to enjoy it now, thanks to you. That was a short conversation. Well, thanks for that, Monika. I love coffee, though. Had some earlier today. I have some every day, as a matter of fact. It's actually very rare that I don't go without coffee. And when I do, unfortunately, I tend to feel it. But, throwing Shadika? Alright, Monika. Monika, I need to see your ponytail. Can you change your hairstyle? Go back to your OG. Let me see that ponytail. This is OG, right? Yeah, it's a ponytail. Down ponytail? Oh, what the hell? That's weird. Oh, I thought it looked off. Okay. This is classic. Do you like my ponytail, Rat? Of course I like your ponytail, Monika. Of course I do. Where's your bow at, though? She looks pretty without the bow, too, but I like the bow. I actually really like the silly big bow. Yeah, go with that one, sure. And for the hell of it, let's change your outfit for today. It's finally warm out, Monika. You can wear something a little lighter now. Like this. Or like this. Ah, the Doki Summertime outfit is awesome. Let's go with that. I don't know if that's originating from Doki Summertime or not. At least that's what I recall it from. Gonna be honest here, I drink my coffee cold. What do you mean, like you only buy cold coffee, or what do you mean exactly? Becoming self-sentient? And... Tana, why did you type like this? Becoming self-sentient and realize... There's a typo. Realizing you're in a game just to kill your friends and delete the world to be with your love done, Ika. Oh my goodness gracious, that is really fucking long. It was hard in my brain to read. Holy fuck, it's a mouthful. Oh yeah, we'll just make that our nickname. We'll just call her that every single time. That'll be super easy. Damn it, Monika. I don't have space for your ponytail. It's okay, I can just make the canvas bigger. What the hell's that? Okay, weird. Let's get a couple. We'll get a couple taller hair strands for realism, or I don't know, just extra detail, I guess. Oh, Monika, you're chatty. Hello, Monika. Who's in the background right now? Yuri! You're a silly goose, Yuri. You know that? She's just a silly goober. coffee, then I put it in the fridge and get it cold. Oh! It's interesting. Oh, you know what? We kind of did that at Bob Evans. We'd make coffee legit, and then we'd put it in the fridge and put ice in it. So I guess that's not completely uncommon. I like hot coffee because I like hot drinks, though. I think it's more soothing down my throat. But I like cold coffee as well. I've been doing some reading while you've been away, Rat. Although I will say, since coffee is an energy drink, hot drinks are more associated with relaxation drinks. So if you think about it, if you're drinking coffee to energize yourself, drinking it cold actually makes more sense because cold shocks your system more and wakes up your body more, whereas hot actually calms you down. So if you think about it, it actually does make more sense to drink coffee cold, technically. Depending on what you're drinking it for. Anyway. Have you heard of Catch-22? Yes, I forgot I was, Monika. What is it again? It's a satirical novel by Joseph Heller that makes fun of military bureaucracy in the Pianosa Air Base located in Italy. The story primarily revolves around Captain Yossarian, a bombardier. A bombardier? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm assuming it's a bombardier. That sounds right, but bombardier is how it's spelled. A bombardier that would prefer to be anywhere but there. Early on, he finds out that he could be exempt from flying missions if a doctor did a mental evaluation and declared him insane. Oh, this is why I've heard of Catch-22. It's a saying. But there's a catch. For the doctor to make the declaration, the captain has to request that evaluation. But the doctor wouldn't be able to fulfill that request. After all, not wanting to risk your life is the same thing to do. And by that logic, anyone who would fly more missions would be insane, and therefore... Thanks for that 2017 coffee. Anyone who would fly more missions would be insane, and therefore wouldn't even apply for the valuation in the first place. Sane or insane, all pilots were being sent out anyway. That's when the reader's introduced to Catch-22. The captain even admires its genius once he learns how it works. Anyway, Yossarian continued flying, and was close to completing the requirement needed to receive his discharge, but his higher-up had other plans. He kept increasing the amount of assignments the pilots needed to complete before they reached the required amount. Once again, the reasoning was that it was specified in the clause of Catch-22. I'm sure you realize by now it's a problem caused by conflicting or dependent conditions. So everyone used that made-up rule to exploit loopholes in the system the military commanding was running on, allowing them to abuse power. The book's success was so great the term adopted into common slang. In any case, I'm not sure if you've read it yourself, but if you're ever in the mood for a good book, maybe give it a read. It does actually sound pretty interesting, to be honest with you. I might. Pappy? What? You're eating shit as usual? Bob Evans, I haven't been there in a long time. Have you been to Bob Evans? Do they have them by you? SpongeBob versus Conquest. Monika versus Conquest. Oh my goodness. Monika's a fucking normal high school girl, Tay-Man. Well, I guess if he was a video game character and they were in a video game world, then Monika would win. That's the simple answer. If they're in a video game, Monika wins. If they're not in a video game, she does not win. But Monika versus any video game character is pretty simple. She even after being killed and deleted from the game, she can still exist in your computer and just delete the files or recover herself. But if we're talking in real life, dog, she's a fucking normal high schooler. Like, what are you talking about? We have them here, yeah. Really? It originates in Ohio, where I live. I know they have a couple elsewhere. Like, they have one in New York, they have one in Pennsylvania. But they're not super common outside of Ohio, so I'm kind of surprised. But that's awesome. I worked there for years. I became the veteran of my establishment. And I weirdly loved it. I kind of like working at restaurants. Sure, dealt with shitty customers, dealt with running around all day, but it kept me fit. I got to steal food all day long. I know I wasn't supposed to, so shh. No, I didn't do that. But and I had veteran status, and eventually, even though I was teaching most of the people there, all the managers that I was working for, I had to have trained at that point, and I was the closer, and I would always be the last person to leave, which I liked because I was a nighttime person at the time. And I would just, like, wait for the last customer and sit on the bench after I finished cleaning and doing my chores. And then I just get to sit and chill for the last, like, hour. And then sometimes I'd draw or I'd just read or do whatever. I miss miss working at Bob Evans. The problem was that it was part-time technically, even though I was working full-time hours most of the time. And they could cut my hours whenever they felt like. And I have a house. And if you don't know, I live in a house. I have my own car. I have plenty of financial responsibilities. So I needed a consistent job that couldn't say, we're slow right now, so we're going to cut everybody hours to 20 hours a week instead of 40 hours a week. I was like, no, I can't do that. Can't do that, Chief. So I said, if y'all are going to cut my hours, I'm leaving. And I did. But I did actually like working at Bob Evans. I know, Chet, I'm a psychopath. I actually liked working in food service, believe it or not. What in God's name is this song? This is a weird-ass song. We finished most of her line art now. I think this is supposed to indicate her rib cage. I don't know if she's thin enough that you'd see this, to be honest with you. How do I feel about it? I don't know how I feel about it. How do you guys feel about it? Nah, she looks too bony. Monika does not come off as bony. I don't see that. She comes off as very fit and healthy. And as soon as she started talking about it, bruh. We have one in Terre Haute. I don't know where that is. I got to work at Bob Evans. What is going on with the music today? We got a drive-by. We got a drive-by shooting a UFO sound effect now. Can you archive this stream so I can see what you said about Monika versus Conquest? Oh yeah, I actually was planning on archiving the stream anyway, for more than one reason. I actually wanted to... There's a clip from a previous stream that I wanted included in the Monika archives, where I finally reached 400 affections. She had a unique dialogue and showed us her little islands. It's not long enough to make a full video, but I thought I'd just add it into like this one or something. But anyways, see what Monika has to say. Hey Rat, have you ever heard of shipping? like relationship shipping? It's when you interact with a work of fiction by imagining which characters would go best together romantically. Oh yeah. I think most people do it subconsciously. When you find out others do it too, it's really easy to get into it. Among females, shipping is like as common as fan fiction, if not more. Probably way more actually. Apparently a lot of people ship the other girls together. That makes sense. The player can only date one girl, but you don't want to see the others end up alone. Some of the pairings are kind of strange to me. Like usually they put Natsuki and Yuri together. They fight like cats and dogs. I guess they both bond a little bit when they aren't on their routes. And there's the opposites attract appeal. Yeah, I've said this many times. That relation, it would be based on nothing. They have no commonalities. Yuri would be pissed. I don't think Yuri even likes women, probably. I feel like, or at the very least, not fucking Natsuki. Like, definitely not her type. And I mean, Yuri needs somebody that can be intellectual and accept her for who she is, and like be chill and an introvert and chill out. And Natsuki would always be fucking I know you could say they can read together, but I don't see them romantically together. I just don't see it. There's some lesbo relationships in Doki that I can see, even though they're weird. But Yuri and Natsuki, I just don't realistically see it. I think it's cute when people draw them together, but I don't see it. Whenever I get the Natsuki x Yuri ship, they would murder each other if they lived in the same house. Yeah, especially like I'm sure you guys have heard the saying that when you live with somebody, like you truly test if you're compatible with them, and they would fucking claw each other's eyes out, bro. Let's not forget about Doki Doki Act 2, where Yuri like probably fucking punched Natsuki off screen, and then Natsuki ran away crying or slapped her or something. Or I don't know what she threatened to cut her or something. I don't know what she did. I guess they bond a little bit when you aren't on their routes, and there's the opposite attract appeal. Still, I think that's just another example of how people who like these games like unrealistic things. You're not wrong, Monika. Weebs, man, there's the good parts of the DDLC community. Like the people that make good mods like this and Afro Zero. People that just like writing and wholesome relationships and some little occasionally psychological horror and seeing how much you can do with simple concepts. And then there's the fucking weeb side. The degenerate incel weeb side that I can't stand of this community. My god. Still, I think that's just another example of how people who like these games like unrealistic things. Anyway, it often leaves me and Sayori. Yeah, I think that her and Sayori is actually the most popular ship I've seen, funnily enough. Don't get jealous. I'm just telling you what I saw. Well, from a writer's perspective, I guess I can see it. We started the club together, but I still don't really get it. I mean, I love you and only you. She wouldn't have to be a saint. She'd have to be a saint to ever forgive me for what I did. Not that she's not a sweet girl, but, well, no one could ever be as sweet and forgiving as you. I like how they wrote that in the mod, because I didn't realize until recently somehow that Monika actually in the main game in Act 3, through her dialogue, does express a lot of regret over the way that she dealt with Sayori. And she always makes fun of Yuri and Natsuki and their stereotypes, but she never bad talks Sayori once throughout Act 3, aside from an unintentional hanging joke. So that being said, I don't think, and based on the side story lore and their chemistry when they talk together in Sayori's route, I think that Monika and Sayori genuinely are pretty close. And I think that Monika really likes Sayori. And I think that Sayori's unfortunate end is probably a result of Monika maybe expressing that the MC is part of a code and is manipulating her and that he's not real, and that she might have actually told her to end it. As sad as it is to think about, she might have like worded it like, because think about it, Sayori still trusted Monika in the end. So it's not like Monika was being mean. I know that Monika, because it wouldn't make sense. The way that Sayori talked about Monika, it wouldn't make sense of Monika to, and it's not in character. It's not in character for, she's not confrontational. She's not aggressive. She's not mean. She wouldn't have just been like, Sayori, fucking do it. Like, that's not a Monika thing. I think it might be sadder. I think Monika might have actually asked Sayori to do it to see if she can manipulate the game. Like, maybe she told her that if she did it, she could fix this. And that the MC's not real and your childhood friend is just made up. I think that I might be onto something. I'm gonna make a interesting... I have so many theory videos I gotta make on YouTube. Sorry, I've been teaching a lot of our little editing team about how to edit, and that's been taking a while. But once we get used to editing frequently, I have lots of interesting Doki videos that I'm gonna be making. We have two sides, wholesome writing and porn. Yeah. Oh, we gotta ban somebody in the chat. Shut up, Clanker. Get the fuck out, Clanker. Oh, I banned him. I banned him. Right, how much do you read? It's way too easy to neglect reading books. And if you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. You know, I actually used to read a lot more, chat. Well, technically, if you count reading anything, I read quite a lot. Because I read a lot of studies, I read fan fictions, I read Doki mods that don't have any voice acting. And I write a lot and read over my own works. And I read a lot of articles. So technically, I do read a lot. I just don't read books a lot. I do read manga a lot, though. I read manga quite frequently. Like Soul Eater is what I'm currently reading. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. Yes, you're correct. It helps you get good sleep. It's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all to just pick up a random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? The two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. It does! It does! I would love that. Alright, do you guys want me to start Slay the Princess soon? Because I'm fine with starting, it's getting closer to 10. I'm fine with starting soon. I'm really enjoying this, though, to be honest. I hope you guys aren't bored. I'm not bored, but I just wonder, like... It's just a chill stream. I'm just talking with Monika and drawing and listening to music with you guys. Hopefully it's nice to put in the background, but if you're getting bored, I'm fine with switching it over. Slay the Princess. I don't like how her eyelid, you can see underneath it on this one and not on the other one. I think that looks weird. Monika, I'm looking at you as a reference. I feel like her nose needs to be lower. Right? Looking where her cheek and her ear is. Monika, do you have a long nose? You kind of do have a long... I never realized. Now, it's a simplistic art style, but it looks like Monika has a long nose bridge. If you look at her art in the main game, like... Here, let me show you what I mean, actually, since I already have my screen up. Look at it. So obviously this is as she's talked about before, this is a fictionalized anime art style, but if this were real life, her nose would probably look something like this. It'd probably be like this. Well, it's not a very long nose, but she doesn't have like a little, she doesn't have a little nose, you know. She has like a Looks like she has a long nose bridge, probably. I think it looks nice on her. She has a mature face. Anyways. I once read this really sad fan fiction. It's like a WhatsApp conversation between Sayori and Monika, basically taking place during the festival prep time, and it gradually devolved into Monika just kind of saying, "He doesn't love you, do it now." I know exactly what you're talking about. And I fucking hate that. Because that's so out of character. Monika would never fucking say that. That is, like, extremely out of character. Like, I don't know. To me, it's like... Have you people played the game? Have you guys not heard the things Monika says in Act 2 when she willingly is being harassed by Yuri? And Yuri tells her to kill herself? But Monika doesn't interject. And she takes you aside and genuinely says, both alone and in Act 2, she says, "I'm not good at confrontation." And she's, if anything... Monika can be manipulative because she's trying to get what she wants in the game. And I don't think, based on the side stories, which are considered canon in a way, if she wasn't self-aware, she would never be like that. Monika's a good person. She was trying to save herself because she felt trapped and suicidal, and she was stuck in a game that was looping, and she wanted it to end it all, or she wanted to escape. And she was willing to do anything to get that. It's not like she was like, "Fuck Sayori, I fucking hate Sayori." Like Monika likes Sayori. Have you guys played the game? I don't know. I just hate that conversation. It's so out of character, and I'm one of those people that are really bothered by that. I like when people make a Dokimon and like say they just make Yuri a fucking yandere or something. I hate that. Like if you're gonna make a Dokimon, you need to write the characters in character. Otherwise, it's not Doki. It's just a fucking shitty fanfic. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, at least. You're okay to feel different, of course. But anyways, Monika, what do you have to say about this? Have you ever thought of the concept of love at first sight? Like seeing someone for the first time and instantly knowing they're the love of your life. I think it's one of the more ridiculous concepts to grasp. Yes, thank you! Thank you. I've always found that ridiculous in media. I mean, you can't know a person who truly... Now, I will say there is some realism to it because people do look at each other and judge each other by looks and not actually test if they're compatible humans or date or be friends at all, and they just get together because they're fucking horny. Like that, yeah, that happens. But I think it's stupid in real life and in fiction. I mean, you can't know who a person truly is just by looking at them once. It's not like you've ever talked to them, had lunch, or hung out together. You don't even know what their interests and hobbies are. They could be really boring or just mean and horrible person. That's why I think we shouldn't just use our eyes to tell if someone is the perfect partner for us. And I guess that's kind of how I fell in love with you. It's not like I could see you after all. I fell in love with you for who you are, bae. Bae! Getting together cause horny? Ah, yes. Most middle school relationships end in that nutshell. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. There. Look at that. She has a bow now. Cool. Let's see what Monika has to say now. Oh, shit, Chet. Did I have the screen covered the whole time? Your screen's focused on Monika, not the art? Fuck! Can't believe you guys didn't see that. I was doing some fire shit the whole time. Well, whatever. That was a big oof. That was an accident. My bad, Chad. Kind of like how I can type really fast with typewriter because I've been doing it for so long, it freaks my girlfriend out. Exactly, and I haven't been typing for all that long, so I suck at typing. Well, have you ever been to the beach? Of course. I live 5 minutes from the beach. I've wanted to go myself, but I never found the time. My beach sucks, though. I always would be busy studying or doing club activities. It wasn't easy trying to stay on top of everything, you know. And whenever I had a break, I would usually spend my time relaxing at home. I rarely had a chance to do so after all. Monika, don't say things I relate to. Though I sometimes feel like I might have missed out making some important memories. Do you live near a beach rat? I do! I just said this! That's great! Gosh, it must be really nice to have it so close to you. I can't wait. We can have a romantic walk by the shore for our first date. Hell yeah! I love walking at the beach. There's so many things we'll be able to do one day. Just imagining the sensations we could experience is kind of exciting. It is. The fresh sea air, the sound of seagulls, as well as the feeling of sand under your feet. It would really make a worthwhile trip. Though being with you would make it even better. We have so many things we could do together. We could play volleyball, Try some ice cream. Or go swimming in the sea. I love swimming. And volleyball is pretty fun. I'm not a huge sports guy, but I do like playing volleyball leisurely quite a bit. Right? Am I thinking of the right one? Yeah, volleyball is the one where like you bump it, right? Yeah, I like volleyball. It'll probably be cold, and I'm sure we can keep each other warm somehow. I could try surfing, or searching for some seashells that take as souvenirs. Even doing nothing and just lying there listening to the sound of the waves would be enough for me. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But don't go falling asleep, otherwise I'll bury you in the sand. I'm just kidding, Daddy. I have to get a new swimsuit, though. Would you prefer a one-piece or a two-piece? Actually, I think I'll make it a surprise. I don't have a preference, Monika. You look bad as hell in either. Don't get too excited when you see it. No promises. Hate swimming in the sea. It's cold. I live by the lake. I actually agree, though. Swimming in the sea kind of sucks. Mostly because of salt water. Salt water, it can be very painful if you accidentally open your eyelids or mouth for just a second. It's terrible. Lake doesn't have that problem as much. One Piece? No, One Piece is real! Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose this might be a good time to call it quits, but sorry that I had that screen while I was drawing, chat. But yeah, we got a lot of this done, so we can color her on the next stream. But I think this is probably a good place to leave it off. She has her bow, and she has her main line art done here. Let's darken the lines really quick. And yeah, so we'll color it next time. Cool. All right, we'll stop here for now. We'll switch over to some Slay the Princess. Oh, wow. We just finished talking, Monika. You played a lot of visual novels, right? No, but I'm going to start playing a lot of them, Monika. Most people wouldn't be willing to play something called Doki Doki Literature Club so easily. Not that I'm complaining. Are visual novels literature? Or are they video games? Well, it all depends on your perspective. Most people would read... Honestly, they're a lot closer to literature than they are to video games if you think about it. Most people, especially Doki Literature Club, it's not much of a game. Because in order for it to be a game, there has to be like a challenge in overcoming it. And I mean, technically, there's some puzzle to figuring out how to complete Monika at the end, get the ending. But like, it's not exactly a game. It's just reading through a story with some choices. So it's like a choose-your-own-adventure book. Most people who read only literature would never play visual novels, and gamers get pretty angry about them too. Yeah, because in the early 2000s, there was like a fucking stigma about games that had a lot of text and story, and they just wanted to play the game. I think that's changed now, but I'm sure if you guys were around at the time, you remember. What's worse, some people think they're all just hardcore Japanese pornography, but if we're proved anything with this game, we show them that English visual novels can be Kamig? Too? Kamige? Depending on what the origin of that word is. Is it Japanese? What the fuck is that? I don't know what that means. God game? Japanese internet slang for divine, exceptionally high quality video game. Huh. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I forgot about you, Pedika. What are you doing? Somebody's being loud in the other room. We showed them that English novels can be Kamige too. Huh. Alright then. My girlfriend played this game assuming it was a dating sim. Oh, good golly. I think I said it before. Yeah, I think we talked about the first Monika stream actually, funnily enough. It's anglicized Japanese. Oh. I have never heard of that. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's tell Monika that we're going to switch to Slay the Princess. Well, goodbye for now, Monika. We'll tell her that we're going to sleep. Am I going to come back after Slay the Princess? Probably not. So yeah, I'm going to tell her we're going to sleep. Okay, Radican, sweet dreams. Nighty-night, Monika. Nice. Forgot this is a wallpaper. It's kind of funny. Alright, well that was very fun. Save my art project and close that. Thanks for listening, chat. There'll be more soon. There will always be more Monika After Story. For now, good night. I'll be back with Slay the Princess very shortly, and probably in 5 minutes. See you guys soon.